It's hard to maintain self-control. You know, but ravenous sounds like Tikshna Agni, sharp, hot, penetrating hunger.
Mm.
That's Tikshna Agni. When disease gets to an advanced stage, there's false hunger. So we've got to retrain the tongue.
You're right, Doc. I mean, Drock. It
Yeah,
does, like
thanks.
false hunger.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah, yeah. Don't call me doc. It's Doc. Yeah, thanks. We've looked at various clinical factors. How about your elimination?
Hasn't happened in years.
No wonder the tongue looks the way it does. If he hasn't eliminated in years, he could be very impacted. Um, nothing comes out.
I eat and everything immediately falls through because I don't have a stomach.
Oh, well, that's a little different.
Mm.
It's a kind of leaky gut that only the undead experience,
Mm.
which is a severe vata condition in the stomach. Rough. We call it rough guna. So we can heal that. In Ayurveda, everything's possible. I mean, anything else recently affecting you?
You know, just looking forward to leading a normal afterlife. I mean,
Mm, mm,
the shirt was clean this morning and I got a little hungry.
yeah,
They fought.
yeah.
And everybody treats me like a monster.
Nobody understands.
But I appreciate you helping me.
Yeah, I won't leave you, and I won't run away.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I mean, yesterday was really the only day I can enjoy because being Halloween is the only time anybody opens the door for me,
Mm, mm.
which is great
That's
because I can eat as much as I want. But when I feel empty the next day,
yeah. Empty in the mind, fullness in the belly.
mm,
I mean, all these people are opening the door for him. The kids are out eating candy, lots of sugar running through their blood. Uh, you may be a diabetic zombie. His Vikruti is Vata. His constitution could be Kapha,
mm,
and he could have just really overdone it on Halloween. Avoid sugary brains, avoid the clowns while you're have this Vata Vikruti.
tough, rough.
Limit your portions to one Anjali. This is just a handful.
Mm,
Handful of brains is the max. And don't save the extra for leftovers. In
mm,
Ayurveda, we really frown on leftovers. That would create more ama. You have a lot of ama already. Ditch the leftovers.
mm.
Always fresh food.
They taste better fresh, anyways.
Yeah. If the fresh brains make you feel better, your body is the expert.
They are warm.
Yeah, warm, but not overdone.
Mm,
Brains are like shrimp. They go bad very quickly.
mm, mm.
I mean, we're touching upon in this session some of the core strengths of Ayurveda: skin, luster, neurological disorders, tension in the shoulders and arms. These are Ayurveda's areas of strength. It, gives a very promising future for Mr. Zombie. So given these symptoms, looking at the tongue, past experiences with the coroner and that Franken guy,
Mm.
and your tongue and your elimination and routine. I mean, we've covered a lot of ground. Face examination, pulse. I have some suggestions for you. I've come to a final diagnosis. I mean, assessment, not a diagnosis.
Mm.
Medical police, stay away.
Mm.
You have dead disease. That's what's making you undead. And undead is Vata. This is a classic case of lacking prana. It's
Mm.
difficult, but I've seen it before. You've got to add prana to your food. Try garnishing your brains with some fresh young sprouts.
Do you have any recipes? And by fresh young sprouts, do you mean children?
No, no, no. I mean like bean sprouts,
Yeah.
radish sprouts, like fresh young green sprouts. I mean, I don't want to use that word because you've been having trouble with the greens, but Yes, if you finding greens unpalatable, you can go to Joyful Belly Ayurveda,
Mm.
where you will get tasty brain recipes with fresh young sprouts for every dosha and body type. I'm going to also recommend a Rasayana for him. This is a tonic, means revitalizing tonic. I'm going to recommend Chyawanprash. The main ingredient in Chyawanprash is amalaki. We call this the Frankenstein herb. Yeah, we should probably call it something different.
There's rock herb.
Yeah, let's call it, that sounds so much better. The Drock herb. We originally called it that because it helps rebuild blood vessels, you know. But I think, we can maybe rebrand it as the Drock herb. Yeah, Mamalaki is going to help you rebuild blood vessels. My only concern, Princess Leia, is that it's an antioxidant and he needs more oxygen, not less.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. To rebuild your spine, I'm going to recommend ashwagandha for him. It's a bone tonic. And it will also help reduce the stress of zombie life. I mean, he is under extreme duress, loneliness, people running, people screaming. Ashwagandha is an adaptogen. It will make him strong. It means smell of a horse. He can't smell, so we won't be able to smell it anyway. For blood stagnation, we're going to need something strong. We're going to have to fight fire with fire. Shilajit comes from the earth, but it's a fiery substance that can dispel earth and keep it in check. It is a bitumen mineral that comes out of the Himalayas. That just means it's amazing. So Shilajit means, in the ancient Sanskrit, it means stone breaker or stone conqueror. It can break up the nastiest blood clots. His blood stagnation does not stand a chance if he takes Shilajit. We're going to custom fit some breathing exercises that will work in a box. Yeah, that should do it. I mean, I think these changes, reducing dampness by changing massage from midnight to the morning, avoiding the Halloween kids who've eaten candy, put a little fresh sprouts to restore the prana. I do think this is going to be a serious improvement for you. Avoid medieval medicine techniques that make your spine fall out. And then, maybe someday, if we're lucky, we'll get to do some bloodletting. Yeah. And that'll be great. I can't wait for that.
It'll be my first time doing
Oh, you're going to love it, Princess Leia. How does that feel? I mean, are these recommendations too much for you?
I believe it's achievable.
Just stay in good touch with Princess Leia. Any developments? So we know what's going on. You got that funny look in his eye.
Mr. Zombie! No! Mr. Zombie!
Brains.
No brains!
Graduates alone.
No brains!
Do not eat the graduate.
Mr. R.A. Zombie, how has your life improved since your consultation with Drock Emmel?
My life has gotten better in many ways. My skin is coming back. My sores are healing. My tendons, my internal organs, my liver, my muscles, skin, everything's coming back. I've been able to keep more friends. They don't run for me quite as much. Some still do.
How's the knitting club going?
The knitting club is going great. Me and Ethel, we made a giant blanket that they are all sharing when they're on the couch watching Jeopardy together. I would definitely recommend Joyful Belly Ayurveda to all of my friends. My dead friends, my undead friends, and my living friends.
Well, fantastic. You really are just a shining case of what Ayurveda can do for someone. Thank you, Mr. Zombie.
Thank you.